Jurgen Klopp was told, and all Premier League managers were asked to respect the mid-season Premier League break and not to set up money-spinning friendlies in Asia or other parts of the world, Australia, wherever it might be, and to respect it because they'd asked for a winter break. Now, the way the winter break work is it's structured over 2 weeks. So half the league play 1 week, half the league play the second week. Therefore, everybody at one point gets a week's break. So Liverpool had this scheduled break, but because of the way the FA Cup worked and Liverpool going to a replay, the replay fell in between when Liverpool were supposed to be scheduled for the break. Now, it's important to point out, the FA Cup is ran by the FA and not by the Premier League. So the Premier League have asked Liverpool to respect this break, which they have, and they've given the players that well-earned break. But you get this shite now about people saying that Klopp's disrespecting the competition. Some people feel that it would have been okay for the kids to play if Klopp was there. But Klopp deserves that break as well. I can only imagine the mental toll and stress that's on a Premier League manager these days, particularly one like Jurgen Klopp, who's managing a team that are 22 points clear at the top of the league, that have 73 points from 75, that have 100 points from the last 102, that are unbeaten this season. The pressure that goes with that is immense. So he deserves that break as well as the rest of the first team. So Neil Critchley is doing an excellent job there tonight. So Jurgen Klopp is doing what he was asked to do. Jurgen Klopp has drawn a line in the sand, which every fucking self-respecting Liverpool fan believes in and backs. And the FA have been a little bit petulant in their response. And Shrewsbury have been a little bit upset with the response at times. And the Accrington Stanley chairman has come out and said that Jurgen Klopp has been disrespecting the competition, blah, 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 blah. The fact of the matter is, Jurgen Klopp's job is to protect Liverpool Football Club, its players and its staff. And he is doing what he was fucking asked to do. And if the FA don't like that, then tough fucking shit. Because Jurgen Klopp is in a scheduled winter break with his players, getting some much needed rest and recuperation. Because, let's not forget, we have a tricky Champions League tie coming up against Atleti over 2 legs. We have the rest of the league campaign to go for. We're still as it stands in the FA Cup. Lots and lots of games coming up for Klopp and these boys. Records to be broken. Titles to be won. So, rather than belittling Liverpool, why don't the fucking FA get behind their English clubs and try and rise them up and try and give them the support that they need? We've seen when Ajax got to the Champions League semi-final that they moved the Eredivisie games to allow them a chance to recuperate and get ready. You don't see that shit in England. English clubs get punished sometimes by the Premier League. They don't get the time that they need. And this isn't a Liverpool-centric thing, by the way. This might be sometimes seem like I'm on a rant here just from a Liverpool perspective. No. If, let's say, Manchester City win the Champions League this year and Manchester City go and play in the Club World Cup, they could be in the same position. I know the Club World Cup's been moved to the summer from 2021 and all, but you get where I'm coming from. It's not just about Liverpool. It might seem that this time, but it's about a bigger picture. Liverpool were put in a position where they basically had to throw away the Carabao Cup. They had to play their kids against Aston Villa away in the quarter-final of the League Cup because that clashed with Liverpool's participation in the Club World Cup, something that everybody fucking knew before the season started. The FA knew, the Premier League knew, everybody knew that Liverpool were going to have to play in this competition because they won the Champions League. And people said that it's a Mickey Mouse competition, and people said that it doesn't matter. Well, you fucking tell that to those players who lifted that Club World Cup above their fucking... Jordan had to lift that Club World Cup above his head. You tell that to the Flamenco players who were over there heartbroken when they lost to Liverpool. You tell that to the Monterrey players who were heartbroken losing in the semi-final. Just because the Club World Cup isn't as big a deal in Europe for some clubs doesn't mean it's not a major competition. And let's not forget, this was one competition that Liverpool had never won. Well, we put that fucking right, and I tell you what, doesn't it look sexy having that gold badge on the shirt? It's fucking delicious. So, all this anti-Liverpool sentiment, quite frankly, can go fuck itself. All this Liverpool bollocks, all that nonsense, it can just do one. The fact of the matter is, people are scared of Liverpool. I get it, I understand it. They should be scared of us, we're not going anywhere. Liverpool Football Club are doing things the right way. The owners are fucking magnificent. They've backed their manager to the hilt. Kloppo said that he wanted to bring the young team and the first team together in one facility. Bang, Kirby, new training facility. 50 million Kloppo, there you go, son. Liverpool were put in a position where Felipe Coutinho caused a little bit of friction and wanted out. They moved him out. Who did they bring in? They brought in fucking 2 absolute legends. Alisson Becker and Virgil van Dijk. Now look where we are. This club has done things the right way. This club has been financially prudent. This club has got tremendous sponsorship. This club is bringing in so much money that it's unbelievable from where we were 5 years ago. But people try and undermine us, and people try and put us down, and people try and play us out. How about fuck off? How about actually having the decency to say, Jesus Christ, didn't Jurgen Klopp, didn't Michael Edwards, didn't Liverpool's owners do a fantastic job? What have we, a net spend of 106 million, something like that, over the past 5 years, while Pep Guardiola spent just over 600 fucking million quid net on players? And you're trying to say it's Liverpool? We've seen this Gaz clown on the 606 phone in as well, trying to say, oh, we knew about Stockley Park in September. It was... Fuck you, mate. You knew nothing. You knew nothing. What you know is that Liverpool are the best team in this league. Anyone who's watched this channel for a long time will know that last season when Manchester City pipped us to the title by a solitary point, what did we do? And what did our subscribers do? And what did most Liverpool fans do? We stepped up and we congratulated Manchester City for putting together that tremendous run of 14 wins. It broke our fucking hearts for them to win the title. But you know what? They earned it. They earned it because they won 14 games in a row. And that was tremendous. Under the pressure of that Liverpool team, breathing down their throat, knowing that they won't go away. That Manchester City team put 14 games together and won the Premier League. And congratulations to them. I can talk about the way that they brought in their money. I can talk about all that shit, but that doesn't matter. What matters is they won the Premier League. And Liverpool fans congratulated them. And Liverpool fans said, we'll regroup and we'll come back next season. Them players could have fallen apart. Yes, they won the Champions League. I get it. They won the Champions League and that's fucking amazing. But they felt like they were a little bit left short. They felt like they didn't want to let that opportunity fall out of their grasp again this season. So right from the start of this season, Liverpool hit the ground running. And you can see the appetite for that title in their eyes. This is our Premier League this year. Liverpool will win more trophies in the coming years under this manager. But all that we're asking for from opposition fans is fucking respect. That's all. We're not trying to make you lick our holes. We're not trying to make you say things that aren't true. Just give us a nod of respect. And you're trying to say that we're unbearable. You're trying to say that we're... It's opposition fans that are unbearable. What do you want us to do when we win the league? Shake hands, give each other a little nod and say we'll see you next season? Fuck off. Of course we're going to party. Of course we're going to celebrate. 30 years of hurt is about to come to an end, ladies and gents. Right, that's my rant over, ladies and gents. If you're new to the channel, that's kind of what you get on here, I'm afraid.